Welcome everyone to a Med Dream special from Cruise1st TV with some of the hottest offers on your screens from MSC Cruises. And this show has heaps of choice.
It sure does. And we've got wide date ranges to choose from, as well as some tempting prices and the greatest variety of ports too. Buckle up, this is quite some ride.
Yes, we have packed in 4 unmissable offers into this show, and your first hot one is Tuscan Tiles and Florence bound. Sounds all right to me. It's a cheeky week in the Med, departing on the 11th of May in and out of Barcelona on board MSC Meraviglia with your flights included as well. So let's get straight on board and have a little look around. Of course, we are very familiar, lots of us as well. First cruise with Derek was on Meraviglia. Of course, at the moment, I think she's out in New York, isn't she? Lots and lots of people have been on board, but if you love this Meraviglia class with MSC, this will tick all the boxes for you because they are grand, beautiful, modern, stylish, just great fun ships. Honestly, the value that they give you is great considering how young this kind of fleet is, and just how glamorous. I mean, it's great. It's got everything you need, and yet it's got all of those touches of glamour. It's got like sort of lots of different elements from lots of different cruise lines. I like that, yes. There's a little bit of this, there's a little bit of upmarket that. It's very stylish. There's the fun here, there's the family bit, which you could associate with other cruise lines. MSC are really good at bringing all of that together.
They really are. It's the variety that is offered on MSC, which I think so many of us love, and it has us coming back cruise after cruise for one of the most competitive values in the industry when it comes to cruising. Without a shadow of a doubt, what you get for your money is incredible. The vast Galleria with the shops and bars and restaurants, and they have the giant 480 square metre LED overhead dome, and that's constantly changing too. So when you're sitting there enjoying dinner perhaps in the butcher's cart, or sitting there in a cafe, you can see that changing show. Talking of the shows, I mean, the shows in the theatre are absolute spectacles. They're so far above and beyond the realms of regular theatre, it's ridiculous. Big LED screens, circus performers, flying acts, and then you've got, you'll have specialty guest acts coming on board for, certain days of the week. So, every single day you're going to see something different in the theatre, and on sea days you'll see game shows and so much more as well. We are cruising out of Barcelona. First up, we are heading into, after a day at sea, La Goulette, Tunisia, where you can step into the ancient Carthage, where ruins meet the sea, walk among the Roman baths and the Punic harbours and the incredible amphitheatres there. Perhaps take a little tour, which will show you everything. Then it's Palermo, Sicily, crossroads of empires and flavours. You can discover beautiful cathedrals, Arabic domes, gilded chapels, and enjoy a delicious cannoli and gelato around every corner for sure. Then it's Naples, beautiful Naples, pulsing with energy, in the shadow of Mount Vesuvius. You can wander Spanacopoli's lively alleys, or head to the catacombs, sail to Capri with the glowing blue grotto, and of course Pompeii's there. Then it's Livorno, the gateway to Tuscany's treasures. You can journey inland to Florence for Renaissance masterpieces, Pisa of course for the famous Leaning Tower, or just stay local and cruise the canals and enjoy lovely fresh seafood. Yum. Then we're into Marseille, and Marseille is France's oldest port, and it's very vibrant and interesting. Fishing boats bob in the Vieux port, the old port. You've got the Bouillabaisse, which simmers by the quay, and La Penière bursts with street art as well to see. Lots of photos to take there. Back into Barcelona, and a short flight back to the UK.
Really is interesting itinerary, actually. It gets your attention straight away, doesn't it? I love this. Very, very nice little mix of places. Of course, if you want to add a stay in Barcelona, you absolutely can. But honestly, when you see the price on this, you will be blown away, because maybe you've been waiting, maybe you've been looking, maybe people that have been on Meraviglia recently when she's been out in the States, and you thought, actually, I want a bit of that. Well, this is Meraviglia, but on the doorstep, which is great. And that when it comes to having a relationship with MSC, I don't think it gets any stronger in the UK than our relationship with MSC. You always get a great cruise with no tips to pay and lots of variety to enjoy while you are on board. Get your deposit in today and you can get your week of cruising on Meraviglia and your return flights to Barcelona for this price here. Can't get the words out. Just had a week in Vegas, that's why. The brain's not kicked back in yet, but this needs your attention. This definitely needs your attention. goes in May, which is not that far away at all. This is a stunning price tag, and it feels like it should be a cruise that's going in a couple of weeks. It feels like kind of beyond a late deal kind of price tag, but it goes in May. So you've got plenty of time to relax. Grab it with a deposit today with our team here at Cruise1st. Just $299 per person, and that's yours right now, but it is subject to availability. There are no tips to pay on the cruise, and it's a great route as well, to and from Barcelona to Tunisia, Sicily, France, and Italy, including the ports for Rome and Florence. What more do you need to know? Here is the screen that tells you everything that you need. There are other dates for the cruise as well as from May right the way through to October next year. So get calling if you want the prices for other dates as well. Of course, you can get deposits down on those as well. If you want to make it all inclusive, the premium extra drinks package is $249 per person on this cruise, making it £1,048 per person all inclusive, which is a really good price tag. And if you want to make this an Aurea suite as well, the price tag there for the upgrade is really good, and that comes with things like priority boarding, welcome prosecco and chocolates, flexible dining, access to the thermal spa and the exclusive solarium as well, plus discounted packages and lots more, which is great. And if you want to add a stay in Barcelona, as we said before, just talk to the team 0800 953 4700. It's an incredible offer to kick off the show, and there are plenty more of those coming your way as well. So make sure you get this booked as quickly as you possibly can. 0800 953 4700. Right. I'll try and get the next set of words in the right order because there's no time to waste in this show. So let's move straight on to another tempter. You'll love the price of this 9-night trip around the Greek Isles and Italy, and you'll fly on the 17th of May to Athens first in Greece to enjoy a 2-night hotel stay there in the city. I'm fascinated by Athens.
Yes, it's a wonderful city. It's where Western civilization was born, and you marble temples, but modern energy at the same time. You can climb the Acropolis to stand before the Parthenon, wander the narrow lanes of Planken filled with cafes and shops as well, and spend your evenings really dining outdoors and just living in that vibe, that beat of Athens. Then it's time for us to cruise, and we're on, of course, on an MSC cruise for 7 nights. You've got no tipping. Gratuities are always included for you as well on the Sinfonia, which is wonderful. Now, when you're enjoying the ship, you can also book in some fabulous spa treatments. Of course, that's a great part of being on a cruise. The Aurea Spa is where you want to go, and they have a huge menu. I mean, you could be booking, you can get a full cut and colour. You literally, you can have your hair done, the barber service as well. You know, all types of different massages, Thai poultice massage, hot stones. You know, you can do a fire and ice pedicure. There's just loads of things to enjoy.
The list literally never stops.
Never stops, does it? Never stops. Mini golf as well. That's a fun thing to do at sea. Every different bar and restaurant has its own identity on, you know, MSC. On the Sinfonia in particular, you've got a real Italian style. So you're going to, obviously these are Italian ships, but I love the kind of grandiose theatricality that a lot of the lounges will bring to the table, and you know, super fun as well, whilst also keeping it light. You know, it's never too dramatic. It just feels the right, you know, it really does feel the right environment for each different place that you'll be enjoying. And, you know, every night, honestly, you could be eating somewhere different if you want to.
It is fabulous. And you're looking at one of the smaller ships as well, just over 2,000 passengers, which I think is perfect. So if you want something that's a little less kind of lively, you want something that's a little bit more classic cruising, beautiful classic cruising, then this is the ship to go for. And of course, given where we're going in and out of, and given that it is an Italian cruise line, you've got a really nice mix of European passengers. There'll be Brits there'll be people over from America. So it's a real kind of melting pot of passengers who are all there for a good time, who are all there to enjoy the wonderful service, because the service on board MSC, you can never fault it, honestly. Everywhere is spotlessly clean, the food is fantastic, everyone has a smile, and that's what life is all about. So let's take this cruise then for a week out of Piraeus, the port for Athens.
Indeed. First up, we're into Katakolon, which leads to ancient Olympia. The villages nearby, however, hold some lovely surprises. You can taste local Sapporo, local liquor, stroll the olive groves and meet the artisans that are still pressing them in the traditional way. Perhaps perhaps a tour to take us olive tasting. Argostoli is next in beautiful Kefalonia, which is, you know, a dramatic island with lots of underground lakes and caves and all of this fabulous, you know, exploration to do. Lovely beaches there as well. Next up, it's Corfu, which feels Venetian as much as it does Greek. You know, particularly in the downtown area, you're going to find a great excursion to do there would be Corfu town and the Aquilon Palace. So you can see, you know, both the town and also some of the history. Then we're into Bari in Italy, which is a real authentic southern Italian town, and quite crazy too at the same time. You've got, you know, an amazing amount of architecture to enjoy, and perhaps you want to take the El Borello and Trulli houses tour. Then we're into Santorini. You know, it's a picture postcard town, Thira in Santorini. It's beautiful, but nearby you've got gorgeous Oia, and an excursion to do would be Oia Village and wine tasting, where they'll take you to Santo Wines. Now we're back in to Piraeus, the port of Athens, where you'll disembark, and we'll fly you back to the UK after this picture perfect Mediterranean itinerary.
I love it. Again, it's a refreshing itinerary, isn't it? Sometimes you can look at itineraries and think, oh, what a shame it's that route again. You know, you see repeat after repeat after repeat. I love the fact that MSC, the cruise industry in general, is shaking it up a little bit when it comes to med itineraries as well. They're not taking those traditional kind of well-trodden paths, which are wonderful to see if you've not cruised before. But if you've got quite a few cruises under your belt, it's like, okay, need something different right now. This is brilliant. And check this out. Flights to and from Athens, a 2-night hotel stay there in the city, and a week of MSC cruising full board on Sinfonia to the Greek Isles and Italy. Et voila, as they don't say in Italy. What's voila in Italian? I have no idea. Prego? No, don't even try, Derek. Answers on a postcard, please. 899, that's your flights, the stay in Athens, and the week of tip-free cruising. This is brilliant. And let me tell you right now, at this price, going when this goes, it will be the fastest people to hit the phone lines and get this booked that will grab the greatest deal. It's as simple as that. This is the power of Cruise1st and the sheer amount of people that we book with MSC that makes this possible. It is ridiculous. Here's everything you need to know. Remember this price tag. This is your flights to and from Athens, your 2-night hotel stay there, and a full week of Greek islands and Italy cruising. Full board. You lucky people. Call today and get your deposits in and get this secured and get the whole family away. Why not? Plus, we have the same offer for the premium extra drinks package on this cruise too as well. So just £249 per person for the whole week of cruising, and that is your drinks covered as well. There are other dates for this cruise as well, from April through to October next year. So call the team if you'd like to get prices for other dates and get yourself booked as quickly as you possibly can. It's a pretty good deal, isn't it? I mean, these are, you know, it's not like we cherry pick the humdingers when it comes to MSC. We could literally put all of the offers into a tombola and pick out any one, and you know that it would be a corker.
Absolutely. By the way, voila in Italian, you can say voila apparently.
Oh, can you?
It's ecco ca.
Oh, ecco ca. Right, I'll remember that.
Like voila, yeah.
Fantastic.
So there we go. Or they say opla sometimes as well, kind of like opera.
Opla.
Opla.
Lovely.
Opla.
Right,
there you go.
Let's move on because there's no time to lose in this show. We've got something for April now to escape the showers. How about a wonderful week in the Med, enjoying some new places and grabbing some golden hotspots? Well, that's just what MSC Lirica is offering next year from April to October. And we've picked the 16th of April, nice and early, for a hot deal. And your 9 nights start by flying over to vivacious Venice this time. Ah, lovely. 2 nights in a hotel in gorgeous Venice. I'm going myself in October for a few nights and I can't wait to go back. I love it. Honestly, it just has its own atmosphere. It is like its own little world, Venice. It's somewhere from another planet. It's just the most gorgeous and glorious, and you've got a couple of nights there. Then, just 15 minutes away from Venice, in Marghera, you will board MSC Lirica.
Lirica, beautiful. I love the name of this ship as well. And it is all about the music. It's all about the entertainment when you're on board Lirica. She's one of the smaller ships in the MSC fleet too. Lovely relaxed atmosphere on board for you. Elegant interiors, quintessentially Italian in style for sure. And unpeded ocean views from lounge floor to ceiling. So you are going to get lots of open areas, lots of kind of big viewing areas as well when you're around the ship. You know, the Beverly Hills Bar is the place to go for a lovely pre-theatre drink. Perhaps the English style Lord Nelson pub, and you know, the Broadway Theatre does play a lot of entertainment for you. Now you've got to remember, when you're on a cruise, entertainment is every single day of the week, and when at sea you're also going to have even more entertainment packed in, you know, during the day, such as all your cruise director shows and things like that. And in fact, they do sometimes in the evening, they do cruise director shows, but you'll see the main featured cast, who usually do a couple of shows a week, and then whoever they bring on, sometimes local entertainment too. So remember, you're not paying when you're on a cruise. You're not paying to go to the theatre. You're not paying £50 or £100 for a ticket. It is all included. You've got adventure golf as well up on deck 13. You've got your shuffleboard. Lots of fun with the deck games. Get out there and enjoy it, and just you know, drink in the ocean breeze. It's one of the funnest things to do when you're on a cruise ship. And in fact, your entertainment staff will be holding deck games out on deck too. They also have, you know, all kinds of different things like quiz and bingo, day-to-day activities. You'll find art-based activities on board too. Always something different to do depending on your mood, depending on how you feel, depending on what you want to participate in or not. And then there's also all kinds of different theme nights happening.
All of that, and there's places to go as well. So
yes.
Let's cruise out of Marghera then for your 7-night cruise.
Indeed, we're into Kotor, Montenegro first. It's a fjord in the Mediterranean with the mountains plunging straight into the bay as soon as you sail in. It's lovely. An excursion to do here would be the Bay of Kotor by boat. Lovely. Then we're into Mykonos, which dazzles with its whitewashed lanes and iconic windmills. We've got a late departure here, not till 2 in the morning, which is great. So this will allow you to see Mykonos after sunset, with the lovely bars and restaurants that are around the harbour. You know, you might want to head to the town and do a beach break. Then we're into Syros, which blends Greek island charm with elegant history, and you can you know, stroll down the old town, the marble paved squares, and the pastel neoclassical arcades as well down there. Island highlights tour with a beach stop is my recommendation here. Ancona is next up on the itinerary, a hidden gem on Italy's Adriatic coast. Perhaps you want to head to the Monte Conero coast on tour, and again, that's an MSC tour that you can book whilst you're on board. Speak to the team, and this is an overview of your lovely Italian and Montenegro and Greece itinerary, and some more unusual islands in Greece there for you to visit, such as Syros.
Yeah, it's another one of those, isn't it, where it's kind of things are being mixed up again, starting in a different place as well, spending some time in Venice, but then going out of a different port, which is literally down the road from Venice. It's 15 minutes away, which is wonderful. I love on this one, it's the variety of ports here. As you said, Joe, Syros and Ancona are rarely seen on cruise itineraries. I mean, Ancona, I'm not sure I'd even heard of before in terms of cruising. And to have a late departure out of Mykonos as well is sheer magic as well, because it is a very, very busy place and you get to see more of it. You get to spend longer there. And I love, anyway, any holiday that's got to stay in Venice gets my vote. This holiday really is, it's like the gift that keeps giving, and price-wise, again, really comes in fantastically considering what you are enjoying here. I have to say, when it comes to staying in Venice these days, just staying in Venice, the price tags have just gone through the roof. For some reason, everyone wants to be there, and that's made it a lot more expensive to be there. But look at this. This is your Venice stay and a week of cruising as well to really, really interesting places. Again, a deposit will lock in the price for you, flying you to and from Venice, the 2-night hotel stay there, and then that 7-night cruise out of Marghera, which is only just a short way away from Venice, to enjoy that wonderful week of full board cruising with your tips included on lovely MSC Lirica. Here's everything that you need to know, you lucky people. And again, he says it again, another special offer on the premium drinks package here, just £249 per person for the whole cruise. Now, the reason we emphasize that, is that actually if you wait until you get on board and then decide that you want to book the drinks package, it's going to be probably 2 or 3 times the price tag. So make the savings right now in advance. It's well worth it if you think about it. Right, oh blimey, let's do the 7s into 25, 7, 14, 21. So it's going to be about 30 something pounds per day your drinks package works out. And that's, it's limited. It's a 15 alcoholic drinks limit. But if you think about that, you think about 1 glass of wine where you go to locally, and you only have to think, wow, that is value that pays for itself straight away. Unlimited soft drinks on that package as well. And there are other things like glasses of champagne that are included on that premium drinks package as well. So it really does make great sense. So call us right now, 0800 953 4700. So exciting. And we're going to squeeze another one into this show as well, because why not? We're on a roll now. So our final med adventure is on board the stunning MSC World Europa. Flying to Barcelona on the 6th of February to get yourself straight on board. Why not?
Yeah.
It's a wonderful, wonderful whole new world, the world class, of course.
Yeah, really stunning ships. I mean, these are grand and fantastic and full of all the bells and whistles and hallmarks of modern cruising for you. So, I memean, this ship is actually divided into districts. You've got the Zen district, the family district, the family sun deck, the aqua park, the teen sun deck, the world promenade, the Galleria, the panorama lounge, all of these different areas. You've got the Luna Park area as well, with bumper cars, roller disco, movies, game shows, plus a virtual reality drone academy. It's all happening. It's an all singing, all dancing ship, this one.
Honestly, you'll love it. I mean, these are the biggest MSC ships to date.
Yeah.
And people are going on board and saying this is wonderful because they love cruising with MSC anyway, because they have beautiful ships. But what happens with the world class is that there are so many different places to be that not everyone is congregating, even when it comes to, trying to find a lounger, trying to find somewhere to be out in the sunshine and whatever. Never a worry on the world class ships, because you've got such a variety of things to do across the ship. Places that are quiet and out the way, places that are buzzing with lots going on, places that if you've got the family you can take them as well. So everyone has so many different places to be. It's great. Everyone's kind of more evenly distributed through the ship, and that's what people are loving. Again, with a size of ship like this, you're never going to have that feeling that you're actually even on a cruise as well. It's just like being in this great big wonderful world which is away from all the cares and worries and news headlines and everything else.
Yes.
And that's why people love this kind of holiday. The fact that it's literally on our doorstep here, I think is a real plus.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's talk about some of the incredible dining as well. There's 5 main dining rooms: La Folia, Asagona restaurant, Hexagon restaurant, and the Bubbles restaurant. Plus, you've got Le Dunes restaurant for Aqua Class, if you're an Aqua Class passenger. Something to bear in mind if you're wanting to treat yourself, for sure. And of course, there's the specialty restaurants on top of that. So we are cruising out of Barcelona. First up, we are heading into Marseille in beautiful France, which is a raw and colourful port city. Lots of secrets beyond the viewport. You can climb the narrow lanes and perhaps head down the limestone cliffs for wonderful views. And the Calanques boat trip is a nice one. Then we're into Genoa, which is a labyrinth of dark alleys hiding lots of treasures, and it's incredible architecture in this port, actually. The tour to do here would be Portofino and the Ligurian coast, and that's wonderful to see by boat and minibus. Then it's Civitavecchia, your gateway to Rome. In fact, you can, if you don't want to head into Rome, you can soak in the ancient thermal baths not too far from where we dock, and explore Michelangelo's fortress very close to home. So wonderful things to do in that area. Then it's Messina, which stands at the crossroads of Sicily and the sea. You can see the astronomical clock and then venture inland to Mount Etna's smoking craters. Perhaps the Etna and Taormina full-day trip is going to be the one you book on this port. Then it's Valletta, and it's a fortress city of knights and secrets. You can explore Baroque palaces and underground war tunnels, and you perhaps sail a traditional Lucy boat through the Grand Harbour and see the town while you're there as well, pick up some keepsakes. So here's an overview for you of this very interesting itinerary. We're back into Barcelona where you'll disembark, and you will fly. We'll fly you back to the UK after this wonderful short itinerary of some great places to see.
I tell you what though, for a week away with your flights to and from Barcelona, actually before I give you the price, I want Mr. P, can you just make the call just very, very quickly just to double check that we've got the price? And I do know, and I shouldn't say this out loud, but on the very day that we're recording this, because we are always recording, by the way, so don't think that this show is like months and months and months old. They're all fresh and new and ready to enjoy. Straight for you. Oven ready, I believe, is the phrase. And I do know Lisa, who puts our MSC deals together with the team at MSC. She's actually on holiday herself at the moment, so we're just checking with the big boss. Can we say it? Right. Okay. Some amazing reports coming back from the world class from MSC, and World Europa was the first, remember. Enjoy a week of cruising to and from Barcelona, tip-free, enjoying France, Italy, Sicily and Malta. And deposits today will bag you, I'm almost scared to reveal this price. We've checked. It's going to be subject to availability, no matter how big a ship is. You know, we deal with the biggest ships in the world, as you know, of which, you know, MSC World Europa is now among that. I don't quite know how we've done that. And look, it's February. Listen, I don't care on a ship like this. I don't care if it chucks it down for the whole week. It matters not at all. It won't, of course. Well, fingers crossed it won't. I can't guarantee the sunshine, but you're out in the Med, it's February, you're away from here, having a wonderful, wonderful cruise. We've included your flights to and from Barcelona for $569 for a whole week of cruising on one of these wonderful new additions to MSC's fleet. It's crazy. Oh, hang on, there's more. Pay the Ocean View price on our feature date here of the 6th of February. We'll upgrade you to a balcony, even more limited, for free. Let's go and see the price for that then. No way. Less than 200 quid more per person to get straight from inside to balcony. That's crazy. Now, there are similar cruises on World Europa from November, so you can go even sooner, through to next October. Some of those other dates also have the Ocean View to balcony upgrade, so you'll need to check them out. Price and varies by date, of course, so you can check them out on the website by all means, but it's much easier to pick up the phone and call our team right now, and we will bag you the best deal because we know where those Ocean View to balcony upgrades are in. It's definitely there for the 6th of February if you want to go for it. And again, if you want to add a stay in Barcelona, well, if you're taking the best price there for inside at $569, definitely don't even think about it. At least have a night in Barcelona before you actually go on the cruise. It's well worth doing it. And we've got the same deal for the drinks package on this as well. Premium extra for just $249 per person. You know, the premium extra drinks package is the one that when you go to the champagne bar on board World Europa, you can order glasses of champagne and it's within your drinks package as well. So, so good. Honestly, do not even hesitate on that one and ring round and tell a few people about it. If they haven't got Sky or they don't watch us or whatever, get them onto this. It's well worth it. We don't mind if you share. 0800, thank you. 0800 953 4700. One thing more I want to share just before the end of the show is our fabulous new shiny, glossy brochures. They are brilliant, not just good to look at, they're full of wonderful information, like going to Brisbane and beyond, and you know, just trips that just take your mind on a lovely little holiday, sailing the Far East, Japan and South Korea, Caribbean, Christmas. It's all in our brochures, and if you would like one, call us free right now. We will send them out once a month, believe it or not, with the latest hot offers. 0800 953 4700. It's amazing.
It is.
And we love them, and they're free, and I get very excited when mine comes through the door as well.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm like, oh, am I in this one?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think, where are the holidays? It's never
And
about
am I in this one?
Yeah, no, not in this one.
But yeah, I mean, this is the time to book those incredible adventures that are just around the corner. So take a
Stay
look.
right where you are. We'll see you in a moment.